what are you going to leave behind? Maybe not a book, maybe a tree, maybe something else, whatever that aim is. But I think we all need to leave something behind. We are in this world just to get here. We have to go through a lot of things. Now that we're here, we need to really make the best of it.
Yeah, and the other thing is, it's like, just because you had like tribulation, or if maybe you weren't the best person for a period of time, that's okay too, because otherwise, how are you going to grow? And if you, and I hate when people, define someone by that moment or by who they were. They could be the worst person in the world behavior-wise, but the next year they could be the most amazing human being and give so much to the world. So don't ever, judge someone from that one moment in time, because there's so many factors that are involved there. And, hopefully that's something, all of these things, with COVID, it brings it to light, and hopefully we'll all kind of grow from that.
Every day is a new canvas. Sometimes we're having a bad day, and you said the next day is going to be different. I truly believe it. Every day is a new canvas. Change happens in seconds. It's a decision. You're not going to be defined for what you did in one point. And as you said, that action maybe help you to be who you are. It's like the movie, The Butterfly Effect. Sometimes you said, what if I would have done this? Well, you don't know because you didn't take that path.
Right.
For sure, if you take it, that will be different. Who you are right now, who I am right now, is a series of actions, of decisions we made that we are here talking even today. So it is life by itself. I'm 37. To me, life is really interesting. And I mean, sometimes I said, I'm learning, and I have so much more to learn that I do ask myself, I hope God gives me life. Who will be when I'm 70 years old? What would I have learned that I don't know now? So that's
right.
Really thrilling to just looking forward to that.
Yeah, and also, that goes along with, if you're in what you think is the worst moment of your overall life and it's never going to get better, it's definitely going to get better if you just stay with it, and you're going to have learned so much from what happened that's going to make you a better person. I say it's like, because I've even been through that with certain situations, and after the fact, I'm like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and I learned so much from that experience. I would not give that up in any way, because it only helped me grow. I needed to grow. So I hope everyone else sees that too when they go through a bad situation, and don't give up, because you're going to be better than you ever were.
Definitely. I call them the moments of truth. The moment of truth is when you're by yourself and no one knows what you're going through, but within yourself, you rise, you excel. That moment is priceless. And I call them the moment of truth, because that's who we come. And then after that, you say, I can't do anything after this. I love that. That is a priceless moment when you get to say that.
It is. It's amazing. Women in reliability and asset management, because that is a huge organization that it does lift up. It lifts up women and helps us, grow in our industry. You guys have been so monumental in that. Let us know a little bit more about that program.
Women in Reliability and Asset Management has been born 5 years ago. It's under the Association of Asset Management Professionals. So www.maintenance.org, that's the website, and you click the tab of WIRAM. Very easy to join. And basically what we said is a network to connect women in the industry. How do we connect? Well, at the beginning, so many years ago, we had 50 women on the series of webinars in English and Spanish. We had meetings face-to-face, 55, 60. Now we're happy to say we have more than 800 women in the industry. So this has grown, and we call advocates, people like you, men in the industry, or everybody else that is taking this work for more people to join. The work that we do basically is with a series of advocates, different companies, they're joining us. We're bringing keynote speakers to conferences to keep everybody educated. But in the live events and now virtual, we're doing meetings. Now, the live event meetings are more private, only for women, where we talk about different topics. We do bring different keynote speakers. We had once one keynote from Chile that she's an ultramarathonist running non-stop for 72 hours. We ask, how can you do that? I mean, these are powerful stories that tell us that we can do anything. So
exactly.
That is the idea: empower women, create the education, the awareness, knowing that they have a place that they can speak up. We did once a series on how to ask for a raise, and one of the success stories, one woman came to me and says, Maura, after that webinar, I left my office, went to my boss and told him, and I got a raise. Some kind of things that they're so powerful that we're helping the community. Then also we have done hackathons to continue growing diversity. We bring students from STEM like Natasha Ravinand. She's 17 and she was our keynote speaker in one event. So what we're doing with our community is exchange, education. We're trying to collaborate more with high schools, elementary schools, with universities. So if someone is reading or listening to this, if you are in your university and you want to get us involved, by all means, because we're trying to put this as a career out there, feeling more attractive for more women to join. We have seen a change in what I can say in our events. Before, we didn't see many women. Now we see more and more. And I'm happy to say that they're bringing more women are in C-level positions. And this is so excited to see positions that change companies. They're there to allow, to empower, and they're so nice and so kind to everybody. So that's what we want to bring. We want to bring women presenting papers, being in the keynote stage, writing books. Why not? Not only an article. Anybody comes, more, I want to write an article. The next thing I said, have you also considered writing a book? Wow, because you have to put all your ideas together. It takes time, so why not consider that? So Women in Reliability and Asset Management is a platform for people to connect, to learn, to create awareness, but the most important, to keep out there and see what opportunities present. So with this new WIRAM Goes Virtual, we're giving a voice of people saying, I want to learn more about leadership, about the other topic. Not only technical, but we're going in an approach more leadership and empowerment.
Yeah, that's fantastic, because I know, and that's a big piece of the manufacturing reliability industry is we need more women, and, women bring so much to the table. Obviously, we've got a whole group that, everybody can bring something like we talked about, but we want to let women know it's a fantastic industry to work in. There's so much room for growth, and you can just continuously grow in your own personal way as well as your industry. And, there's a lot of value there. So we need to get that word out in your organization. Maura, tell us kind of, after we all get back to, I guess what you assume or we assume is going to be normal life, it's going to be a lot different. What are you going to do differently now? Sounds like you guys have a lot going on at the end of the year, but any other exciting news?
Well, I call it the new normal because life will never be the same. I think the new normal that we have to go with the flow, and again, say thank you because we are healthy. I think the priority, first of all, is maybe one of the main things that I have realized perhaps is just be more grateful with my life. I think if you ask me, what are you going to change? I will say that I think from a personal point of view, continue in touch with my friends and family, that sometimes because of job, I put aside. Now I'm making more time in the weekends or in times that I can be able to do it. It's all about making the time. And
it is.
That is from a personal point of view. And again, until we travel again, spend plenty of time with my little ones, the little puppies. That is as a fact. Work-wise, it's really exciting to us because now we are full speed with the online programs. Certified Maintenance Manager, Certified Reliability Leader. We're doing discovery tours. We're doing more WIRAM series. So I will continue all these. That is really exciting. continue in touch with all our colleagues until they can travel again. We will continue with more virtual conferences, participating in different meetings. So I like this new normal. I have gotten used to very, very easily, as you said, that you have seen in social media or talking to me. We are embracing the new normal. And we're really excited with the INC event, the International Maintenance Conference. We hope to see many of you there, December 7th through the 11th. Maximo World, the Reliability Conference, and the International Maintenance Conference. A place not to miss, and I will, of course, send you more information on this, and we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of the information in the comments below, and of course, moving forward, we'll make sure to put the information out there on LinkedIn and all of the other social media and my website, usalovesmanufacturing.com, and we'll be continuing to talk. So I'm excited about it, and I just really appreciate you coming on and talking with me. And even though everything is virtual, I know you're super busy, so thank you so much, and thanks so much for what you contribute to the reliability and maintenance world, to the business world overall, you and Terrence O'Hanlon, and especially women. I think you're a force for women, and we just appreciate everything you do.
Thank you. And every time I have the opportunity to say, I always say, asset management is a team effort. Just because you might see Terrence and myself out there, I always say, thank you to the Reliability Web team, the Association of Asset Management Professionals. There is a lot of people working backstage. And also thank you to the community that are always asking for more information, what research reports we need to put out there. So I think it's everybody together. So again, I put back to you and the community the thank you for giving the space so we can inform people what other benefits they can get, or with the Association of Asset Management Professionals, presenting or just putting topics, explaining in the forums, sharing. That is what we're trying to put out there with the Association of Asset Management Professionals.
That's fantastic, and I can't wait to see what's next.